Hey, welcome to the video. It's been a little while since we last spoke, but the holidays have been crazy, the snow has been crazy, so we're here. We have gotten so many calls for planning, which is awesome, but the number one question people are having is pricing. What is planner pricing? What does that look like? What does it include? How do I decipher what I want, what I need? It's a really good question because if you've never ventured into the wedding industry, you would have no idea. So today I'm going to use my pricing, which is what I have, and I'm going to explain to you what that looks like and what that includes. I offer 3 packages. That is partial planning, middle, month of, sometimes referred to as day of, and full planning. So you say, great, that sounds awesome. What do I need? Month of means that you want to do all of the work. You just want to make sure somebody manages the details and the timeline and the vendors and then runs your wedding day. So it's going to be very basic interactions. My package includes 2 meetings where we sit down and organize everything together. Our final meeting is usually the venue walkthrough where we're going to go through, review everything that we've done, look at all of the details, and then wrap everything up. So that basically either means that you love wedding planning and you want to manage all of it yourself, or you've gotten to a point in wedding planning where you realize you're overwhelmed, completely stressed out, and you want that additional assistance so that you're able to let go of some of this stress. And while everyone is capable of planning a wedding without a planner, it really does help so that you're able to sit back and enjoy what you're doing and what's happening with this process versus constantly working and stressing out about the vendors and phone calls and meetings and budget. Partial planning is going to be right in the middle, like I said, and that's going to be recommendations, assistance, helping you with the work you're doing for planning. So it's a little more work than just you sitting back and having to do everything. It's me helping guide you into what to do. So recommendations for vendors, assistance with your budget, the planning sessions, running the wedding day, of course, that's included in all of them. And that's really the key component in all of our packages. That's going to help for some people who have started the process and know that they need vendors and know that they want to look at getting the best value for what they're spending. And then full planning is going to be you just got engaged, super exciting, super excited, you have no idea what to do. Either you are completely clueless and don't know where to start, you are really busy and just don't have the time to invest in planning. I would say on average you spend about 100 hours over a year planning, researching, organizing, managing. Or you guys don't want to invest the energy that it takes to look into multiple vendors for photography, multiple vendors for venues. This is going to price out everything for you. It's going to guide you through the process. And then, of course, it's going to be, organizing your budget, helping with invitations. It's going to be assistance with basically everything you're doing in the planning process up again till the wedding day where you are once again, getting management that whole day. I always include an assistant with my wedding packages. I find that to be very, very valuable. I have very good people that work with me, and I'm so lucky to have that because I would never, ever be as successful as I have been if I didn't have really, really amazing people. And so you get that. You get 2 of us, which is, I think, a really huge perk. And then, of course, I assist with the rehearsal ceremony as well. So even if you have a church coordinator, it's really nice to have like that individual person that works directly with you and knows all of your information and knows your family, knows your expectations. I think that's the same thing that I think about the difference between a venue coordinator and a wedding planner. I get a lot of questions from clients who say, well, my venue says they offer a wedding planner or a certified planner, or I don't know what these terms are, but the key again is we work and are employed by you, the client. the venue coordinator is employed by the venue. So they may not, their employment could end at any given time. Their job position could change. Their interest in involvement will vary based on how busy they are, with what they're doing. Wedding planner works for you. Like, you're our boss. What I would consider, we're basically personal assistant for a year, 6 months, 2 years, depending on what you want to do. So I think that's really valuable to consider. Someone and I get texts all day, to run questions by, to have issues to discuss, etiquette. It's not just booking your venue and helping you with vendors. It is really a full process that we're involved in. Now, my planning packages may be different from others. My pricing could vary from others. In this market, we're priced based on our ability and our skill. And if, you're interested in something like that, that's what you're paying for. A really good planner has access to really good vendors, has the ability to make this process so seamless. If that's not in your budget, new planners are great. You're learning along with them. You're getting to, see the process of them building their business, and that's totally fine too. I think that there are varying budgets for planners and varying interest in the actual planner process. So you just have to decide what you want, and I think that's fine. There are pricing that is like an hourly pricing for planners, and then a percentage that they would charge of your budget. I've never gone to the percentage part because I don't quite understand how that would work for you and for me. And then hourly sometimes will work for people that know that they have some ideas on what they want to do and just don't think that they're going to need as much assistance. But in the long run, they actually do end up spending as much as they would on a package. So I always say stick with the packages. We know what you need. We know what's included, and go from there. So hopefully that helped a little bit with your search for a planner as you're looking at who to book, how much it costs, what's included, what's the difference. Don't hesitate to ask questions as you talk to additional planners, to come back and ask a planner something else. I'm always happy to send recommendations for other planners. If you feel like we weren't a fit, I'm always going to be able to help you find someone that may be a better fit for you. And so don't ever hesitate to ask, hey, this didn't work out. I really need a planner though. Who do you think is the best in the industry? And I will absolutely tell you the people that I love working with. And I think a recommendation for a wedding planner from another wedding planner is really the way to go, because we know, and we aren't going to steer you wrong or want you to have someone who is going to give you a bad impression of what a wedding planner does. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to keep up with the videos. We're going to work on some videos with vendors so that you can get some information on what some vendors are doing, details on what they expect from you. And so subscribe to the channel. Maybe share with any of your friends that get engaged as the season progresses. We've got engagements, I think, all the way through Valentine's Day, and then they kind of slow down a little bit. But I think everybody's getting engaged all the time now. So as you get engaged, as your friends get engaged, share the videos. We'd love your feedback. And if you have any questions on my wedding planning services, contact me. If you're out of state and you have questions on the wedding planners you're looking at, I'm happy to help. And if you aren't interested in my wedding planning services, but you want a really good recommendation for a wedding planner, contact me as well. I'm absolutely thrilled. If everybody in the world has a wedding planner for their wedding, that's the greatest. It doesn't have to be me. Hopefully it is. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see some likes and subscribes coming up, and look forward to the next video. Happy planning.